Hello there, it's Mark Sebastian, the founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the stock market and option volatility report. Reminder, this is for education purpose only, should not be considered investment advice. Options carry risk. Hey, I'm doing a webinar this Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm sorry, it's going to be at 9:30. This is Central. It's going to be at 9:30 p.m. So the Pacific time is correct. I need to update the Eastern time there, folks. It's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, and I'm going to be doing options for stock and futures traders. It's going to be a pretty good thing. In addition, everybody should watch Mad Money tonight because I think there might be something interesting on some stuff on Mad Money. Speaking of Mad Money, here we are coming off a weekend, a long weekend. Well, not a long weekend, a regular weekend. VIX is barely up. So adjusted for the weekend, we had the VIX down. But take a look at the VIX futures. They're actually up. So you got a weird scenario where the VIX cash index is really kind of relatively soft, but the futures themselves are not weak at all. They continue to be trading at a pretty nice premium. We got about 3 weeks left to go, and the May future is a full $1.50 higher than the cash index. That's nothing to sneeze at. Indexes as a whole look okay. The SPX is at another intraday all-time high. The NDX is not. It's off a little bit, but you got the Dow up marginally. But one thing to look at as to why today might be bullish, look at the Russell 2000. It's up 0.5%. So it looks pretty strong, even though VXX is still is hot today. It's running hot. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know, I want to point out something, and here's why I'm going to say that you know, people that think the VIX is low need to take a look at, here's a 2-year chart. Take a look at 10-day realized vol. You know, we're at 5 3/4 over the last 10 days. And really, since the 15th, the high trailing 10 days has been 7.5. There is literally no movement right now. You know, I want to take a little further. Let's look at 20-day. Again, trailing 20 days since kind of the 22nd has been in the 6s. And really, we haven't really seen a trailing 20-day as high as 12 since the first day April, and that was only for a couple of days. Mostly it's been in the 8s. So vol is not cheap. It's not expensive per se, but it's not cheap. Spike index still, you know, looks okay. We've seen that it continued to kind of diverge from the VIX itself. Shows you that the SPY is seeing kind of some extra hedging. So there's likely some retail hedging in SPY that is kind of pushing spike around that maybe we're not seeing in SPX. Looking at individual equities, we got a lot going on. Disney Avengers, they killed it today, but you know, Disney went too far too fast. Probably needs to take a breather here. How much higher can it actually go? I like Disney probably to back off here. We have earnings in Google today after the bell. That could be kind of interesting. And notably, Apple is tomorrow. We also have General Electric tomorrow morning as well that I think could be interesting. So we do still have a lot of earnings that are floating around out there. But we are kind of on the tail end of all the ones that everybody really pays attention to. I think we got some biotech, some other things like that. But all the huge players will have been done will be done by the end of the by Thursday. So we're essentially at the end of earnings season, and I think that people are going to say, it wasn't that bad. Maybe it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't that bad. And so that's why, if you look at that SPX, it's right at that all-time high. Do I think we're going to stay here? I don't know. As I look at the day, it feels like an inside baseball day. We could back off a little bit, but I think the VIX has to get sold. And you could see vol gets sold kind of as a whole today because there's not a lot of great reasons for, VIX futures to be bid today. Maybe we got some Fed stuff this week, but I'm not sure any of that matters. Oh, and we've got the China deal tomorrow. But again, I just don't see how any of that is going to push us around too much. I like us to have like I said, an inside baseball day. All right, folks, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Got questions? Email me, mark@optionpit.com, or call me 888-TRADE-01. Once again, go to optionpit.com/stock trading to register for my webinar. Have a great day.